Episode 7 is entitled Peg of Old. You've got sort of the past warring with the present in this episode. You have people circling around the person they left behind, that person being themselves, and most specifically with Margaret, who travels back to Brooklyn to try and reconcile with her estranged family, particularly her brother. And we find out really for the first time about why she left Ireland, why she doesn't seem to have any connection to that world anymore. And we see her trying to make the person she is now kind of erase the person that she used to be with money, with some sense of the privilege and she believes the power she now has, only to discover that buys her nothing.
Must you hate me so, Eamon?
I don't hate you. I don't feel much about you at all. You'll go now, back to your own place, and leave us be. There's no one here who knows you.
It's been a bruising day for her, a bruising couple of days, and basically she's been told, you don't exist. There is no Peg of Old. That person has vanished, and she's not very happy being the person she is. Something that is really just great to be able to do in this show is to open up the panorama a little and touch on things that are fundamental and archetypal in the American experience, and that the double-edged condition of the immigrant of, you leave a world behind because it wasn't a world that was giving you anything or was trapping you or was going to imprison you. You come here and you pursue opportunities and you have a better life, but something gets left behind, something about your identity gets left behind, and you can't ever really get that back. So you're in these two worlds and then you're in no world, and that's really where Margaret is in this episode. And it's what leads her to do what she does at the very end of it.
When we're done, you'll leave. And we'll not speak a word about it. Ever.
Well, it's all between strangers anyway.
How do you propose to handle Nucky?
He goes to jail. They need to know that when one boss is gone, someone else is there to keep things in line.
Figure that out by the gate is shoving them out.
This is not Chicago or New York. Things are different here. And the way it works with Nucky, the way I say it's gonna work with Nucky.
Jesus Christ, just kill him.
Jimmy is basically cornered into a hit on Nucky. It's not something he wants to do. He is in the unenviable position of being a leader who can't look weak. I think Eli's running from his own demons there, and it's easiest for him psychologically just to want Nucky to vanish. And he does it right there to torment Jimmy. He puts him on the spot, and if Jimmy says no, he's not going to look like anyone wants to follow. So he really is just sort of backed into a corner and has to agree to something that he does not want to do and is very, very wary of the ramifications of.
Corporation of America. What do you want?
Just want to tell you something.
So, tell me.
Doesn't make a difference if you're right or wrong.
Carpentier. Say it as prayers when I start closing.
You just have to make a decision.
Either way.
It's a bit of a Hamlet moment for him. When Jimmy has his Judas kiss moment with Nucky at Babette's, that's both his coup de grace moment in Nucky's ear, but it's also to himself trying to resolve conflicted feelings he's been putting himself through. No one pays you to agonize. They only pay you to make the decision. It's a very, very compressed to be or not to be moment.